everyone. So in today's video we're going to be using these wood round ornaments. They are $1.25 at Hobby Lobby right now for all 6 ornaments. So if you have a Hobby Lobby, run and get these. I really love this particular wood round ornament. If you can't find them, I'll put some down in my description box from Amazon. I also picked up the scorch marker at Hobby Lobby, but you can also pick these up at Amazon, and I will have a link down in my description box. We're going to use the marker and just color in parts of our stencil. So what I learned a little bit, it's my first time using one of these markers. I really loved how it turned out. My one word of advice in using it is the little detailed parts of the stencil were really hard to do with this thick marker. So if you're going to use a stencil for this, make sure that it's kind of a bigger stencil that you can use the marker in. All we're going to do is use my regular heat gun for this and go around, and it gives it a really nice wood burn look. I went ahead and did the topper as well. Here it is for you guys. Let me know how you guys think it turned out, and if you think you would use one of these scorch markers.
Sitting by the fire, feeling oh so fine on this holy night.
For this ornament, we're going to use some removable vinyl. I got these in sheets on a clearance sale at Hobby Lobby. They also have vinyl at the dollar store, so if you want to pick up vinyl there, or if you don't even want to use vinyl for this ornament and you want to just paint it or use a marker to color it in, you could do that as well. I'm just going to cut out the shape of the ornament and I'm going to lay it down on our wood round. Now, I cut it a little too short on a couple areas when I cut out the circle, but we can fix that using a Sharpie marker. We're also going to use our X-Acto knife to cut off any excess pieces, and then up at the top, the little topper at the top of the ornament has like a little lip that hangs over. We're going to use our X-Acto knife to cut in between those pieces so that we get a really flush look there. Once I peel off the part, there is a little bit of the wood showing up there as well. So we're going to use this Sharpie metallic marker. It's just a silver marker, and we're going to color around the entire ornament. I actually do the back with this marker as well, and it turns out really well. If I can find one of these metallic silver markers on Amazon, I will link it down in my description box. Once I have the whole wood round covered, I also picked up these really fun colored glue sticks. I also had one of these little smaller glue guns that I got, I think, at Hobby Lobby, and I'm just going to use that glue gun for my colored glue sticks. I'm going to go ahead and create a little patch of brown glue, and we're going to take these buttons that I got at Hobby Lobby. They kind of look like cookie cutters. We're going to stick one of the gingerbread cookie cutters into our brown glue. If you haven't figured it out, that is supposed to be cookie dough. My son thought that I should put some white around to look like flour. You guys let me know if you think I should have added white around the edges to look like flour. I also took these buttons from Hobby Lobby that look like little gingerbread men, and we're going to go ahead and add those to the side. Now my glue kind of dried funny and I didn't like the way that it looked, so I took out my heat gun and I'm just going to go over all of the brown glue to kind of melt it out and smooth out any of the impurities when I glued it down. It actually worked really well, and I liked how that turned out. I had this fabric left over. I think this came from the Dollar Tree, I'm not 100% sure, but I'm just going to cut a couple of strips. We're going to cut those strips in half, and then we're going to make a messy bow by crisscrossing our fabric over one another, and then taking another piece of fabric and tying that off in the middle. That is my trick for messy bows, because that way your piece of ribbon or twine or whatever that you're using becomes a part of your bow. So if you use a piece of ribbon or fabric that's already in the bow, then it just becomes part of it, and you're not able to tell that you used a different color. Once I have that kind of trimmed off, I'm not going to dovetail these or anything. That's a personal preference, but if you don't like that look and you want to dovetail them, you can. If you don't like the messy bow look, you can add just a traditional shoelace bow here or something like that, just to add a little color at the top. And that is it for this one. Let me know what you guys think about this one. I think it's adorable. Let me know what your thoughts are.
All the stars, they shine on this lovely night and light up the world, forget our troubles for a moment.
For For this project, we're going to use the gingerbread buttons again. These were a really great deal. Remember, all of Hobby Lobby's Christmas decor and crafting supplies are half off. So these little buttons were $1.50. I'm going to put them, I painted this wood round white, and I'm just going to go ahead and add these gingerbread men, kind of like they're helping each other get to the top. So I'm using hands and feet kind of by each other so that the hand is lifted up next to the foot. And I'm just going to kind of crisscross them up to the top. I also had one of these gingerbread star ornaments. This was left over from last year. I think these also came from Hobby Lobby. And I'm going to put that at the top. So if you haven't figured it out, they are topping their tree with a gingerbread star. I'm just taking one of the Dollar Tree greenery ties, I think they're called. I cut it and then I just added it to the ornament to look like a tree. I'm going to use my little tool here to make polka dots. We're going to go with red polka dots all around the ornament. That is it for this one. Super easy, super adorable. Let me know what you guys think about this one.
And every stranger is a friend, so let them join in. 'Cause when joy fills the air, you
So we're going to start this project by painting the wood round with the color Glacier from Folk Art. I really like this color. It kind of reminds me of kind of just winter. I use this color a lot like in January when I'm doing like snow and things like that. But it's just kind of a really light, pretty blue color. So we're going to cover the whole ornament. I also got these Nativity buttons at Hobby Lobby, and we're going to go ahead and use these to make this ornament. So we're going to start out by putting some hot glue at the bottom of the wood round, and then I'm going to take some Spanish moss and I'm going to glue on the Spanish moss. Now you could skip this part if you don't like the messiness of Spanish moss. You could add a little wood toothpick staple instead, but I liked the look of this for like them to be kind of in the grassy part. And then I'm just going to add my buttons to look like a nativity. So we're adding Mary and Joseph, and then we're going to add baby Jesus into the Spanish moss so he kind of looks like he's in his bed. And then this button set comes with an angel, a donkey, and a sheep, and we're just going to kind of glue those on to look like an actual nativity. I thought that this project was a little bare once I got all of the buttons on, so I thought a star should really go in the top. I didn't have any like super small stars, so I end up gluing on one of these Dollar Tree kind of large stars at the top, but I actually really like how it turned out. I think these buttons are adorable, and I just, of course, like the message. So let me know what you guys think about this project. Would you recreate this one? I think it's adorable and I love it, but you guys let me know.
love beyond compare. It's Christmas time, 'cause when joy fills the air, you already know it's Christmas. Love beyond compare. It's Christmas.
For this ornament, we're going to take one of these greenery picks that they have at Dollar Tree. They come in a package of 6. We're going to make a wreath shape out of it. These make really great small wreath projects. So if you are like unsure about whether you should pick up a package, I love to craft with these, especially to make all different size wreaths for my projects. I also painted this wood round white, and we're just going to hot glue our wreath onto the white wood round. I picked up these buttons that look like lights, and we're going to go ahead and hot glue the lights into the wreaths. So I just went around. I think I had about 2 left over, just to my own preference. You could add as many or as few as you would like to this. Once you have your lights glued on, I went ahead and got these gingerbread pieces. These also came from not Dollar Tree, they came from Hobby Lobby. They have 2 different designs in the package. Now, I've seen several people make it gingerbread full-size wreaths. I would love to make one, so I might try that this year, gingerbread house wreath. Let me know if you've ever made one or if you've seen one and what you think about them, but I think they're pretty adorable. So we're going to intertwine the 2 designs here. We're going to go with the church and then the house, and we're going to go all the way around the wreath, and then we're going to go ahead And after I got them all glued on, I decided that this actually needed a little bit of like white paint onto the wreath to give it like that flocking look. So I just took my paintbrush and kind of went around in some of the open areas of the wreath. And then that is it for this ornament. Let me know what you guys think about this one.
Oh, what a blissful sight. We're singing heartfelt carols in the night.
For this ornament, we're going to go ahead and paint the wood round red. I tried to do something different with this project using one of these snow markers. I absolutely hated how it turned out and it just did not work for me. If you've ever used one of these snow markers, let me know. I just could not get it to work for me. So instead, I took this sponge thingy that I had and I decided to put polka dots on here. But once I started doing the polka dots, I realized that my sponge brush was too big for this wood round. But I continued to go with it, put my polka dots on there, and then I just took some more ribbon. This one has like kind of little red and green polka dots, and we're going to go ahead and make a messy bow using our same fabric again in the middle to tie it off. And then we're just going to glue this to the top of our ornament, and that is it for this project. I think it's pretty cute. It's pretty simple, and you could customize this for colors, but let me know what you guys think about this one.
We're family and friends unite. We light up the world, forget our troubles for a moment.
We've reached the end of the video. If you're still with me, make sure you give me a big thumbs up and let me know down in the comments that you stayed till the end. If you want to keep on crafting with me, go ahead and check out these videos next. And as always, wherever you are in your journey is a perfect place to start. And I will see you in my next video. Bye, friends!